Also, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kodash, the honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who I learned from. Shalom to the hopeful elect preaching His word in truth and sincerity, and to you ribs, to you sisters out there learning in silence and staying in order. I say to you all, Shalom. Right, so we're here in this site here, the People's Voice. Right, a lot of good information on here. It's straightforward. I mean, this is things that we was taught, coming into this thing. How we blend, we don't say we blend, we filter life through the scriptures by seeing what's around us, man, being circumspect, right? In a sense, we are newscasters for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? Because the news, what it does, it presents, it lets you know what the climate is, right? It lets you know what's going on around the world, right? They're pertaining to the scriptures, right? We filter life through the precepts. So in a sense, that's how we are newscasters, right? And this particular article here has been, it's something that's been taught for a while. How the FEMA and all these things are gearing up and preparing and been preparing, right? I always speak about Obama doing away with posse comitatus, which allows the militarization of police officers, which was not done previously before him, right? And even before him, they was already planning on doing these things, right? But now nobody could say nothing about police being militarized, because there's no law protecting the civilians, right? So here's the title to this. It says, U.S. government building secret detention facilities in 50 states for non-compliant dissidents, right? So this is what dissidents means. A person who opposes official policies, right? And do we not, oppose Babylon, aka America's, system, right? We reject it. We are separate. Scriptures say, "Come ye out of her, my people." Right? We are separately minded, man. We cannot walk together, man. But we're gonna be wise, right? We're not gonna break laws and get us caught up and anything like that, right? Because Matthew 5:25 says, "Agree with thine adversary quickly, while thou art in the way with him." Right? Just agree with him, just to, be able to walk amongst the people and blend in, right? If not, you're gonna make yourself a moving target. It says, "Lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison," right? So yeah, we right now we're walking in these these civilian laws, right? So long as they don't go against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's laws, right? Because that comes first. You see, these little things that get in our way, we can move around them, man. But there's gonna come a time where Esau's gonna implicate laws that totally go against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's, statutes and commandments. Like taking the jabs. A lot of people lost their jobs, right? But it's gonna get to a point where people are gonna be imprisoned for these things, right? Did not John the Baptist get imprisoned, right? Got his head chopped off, things of that nature, right? The disciples got imprisoned for speaking the truth, right? This is why we have to agree with our adversaries quickly, right? I'm gonna start reading. A whistleblower who worked for the Department of Health and Human Services has revealed the U.S. government is collaborating with the World Economic Forum and is building a secret detention facilities in all 50 states capable of detaining millions of people, right? So they expect, right? So allegedly there's 7 billion people on the planet. right? Hey Google, see how I can pull this up. No, it ain't working. So let me see if I can check on this computer here. Shit. So I could give me 1 second. All right, so how many people in the U.S.? It says that 333.3 million people live in Babylon. Right? It's 1/3 of the population. It's wild. Right? So it's a lot of people, right? So according to whistleblowers, these prisons like compounds located in sparsely populated and controlled locations will be used for those who refuse to comply with upcoming government's mandates and regulations regarding long-term lockdowns and new vaccines for the new demic. Right. So y'all can read this whole article on your own, right? But that's really what they're planning, man. Right, I believe these are compounds here, which is wild, man. It's in the desert. You can't grow your own shit out there. Right? Even if you wanted to escape this area, I could imagine that they're locating these things in places where it's hard to get out from, hard to get back to population. And even if you did get back to population, most likely you will be sent to another one, away from your family, separated. Right? They're gonna make it really hard for you. Revelations chapter 2 verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer, right? Because we are we are scarcely gonna be saved out of this Jacob's trouble, Akim. Right? The Lord's gonna have a hedge of protection on his people, right? But it's not gonna be without drawbacks. Right? Behold, the devil, right? The word devil means deceiver, right? And the one deceiver, the nation that deceives the most, is Esau, Edom, the so-called revived Roman Empire, which is here in America, aka Babylon, aka America. Right? The devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Right? Because with Babylon here, this life that we all live, right? It's the furnace of adversity, man, where the Lord is testing us now, man. But the Lord's gonna turn the heat on the oven a lot harder, man. Right? The magnifying glass is gonna get pulled out, and the Lord's gonna reveal the secret things, man, of the people. Right? You're not gonna be able to hide from the Lord, man. The Lord watches everything, and everything will be put out in Front Street eventually, right? The man of sin has been revealed, right? The prophets have spoke about this man throughout the four corners, right? This truth has reached the four corners already, right? Because of the unicorn, which is the internet. So we at the time of the end right now, and he knows, but he got but a short time. Right? It says that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So you see, the son will be put to death. Right? some people need to be tried more than others. Some people will be, you know, a lot more comfortable than others, right? Depending on what your lot is. Right? In verse 11, he that has an ear, right? You know, who has understanding, let him understand. This is what it's saying. Let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death, which is the ICBM missiles, right? The lake of fire. This is why we must be faithful unto death, man, because the Lord could bring you right back just to kill you on that second death, man. You could die a slow death in Jacob's trouble and get be brought back just to taste the second death, man, which is the second judgment. Right? Contrary to popular belief, reincarnation is a real thing, man. And a lot of people are living this life but had died a lot past life and could really just be alive this time just to taste the missile. Right? The second death. The first death, you know, the scriptures, when we talk about Noah, the world was judged by water at first. Right? The Lord would judge the world with fire this time. This is Isaiah 66:15. For behold, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. Right? This is that second death. It says, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall be many. Scary thing, man. You know, keep your eyes on the swivel, Akim. I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who I learned from. Shalom to the hopeful elect, preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you sisters, to you raves out there learning silence and staying in order. So to you all, Shalom.